The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
The Hauraki Swingers Club has gone global. Thanks to Tourism Fiji, the beautiful InterContinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa, and Fiji Airways, the fellas and our two backbones winners, Richard and Nathan, have landed in Fiji. Fellas, let's go.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this absolutely glorious day in Fiji. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
That's right, crave-worthy street food freshly made with Reburger in Fiji.
Reburger. So good. I tell you what, just to paint a picture, it is absolutely magnificent over here. It's about, I think, fellas, 28 degrees.
Wow.
28 degrees. I was walking into a heat wave. There's pools, there's oceans, there's bars, and there's a stallion called Minogue right opposite me.
G'day, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. What a joy it is. Let me first of all say, Bulla!
Bulla!
Let me also just say that the racism alarm has been switched off for the entirety of our Fiji trip.
Bulla! Yeah, it's amazing here. We haven't been here for very long at all. I've been bullied probably 850 times. Everybody you see is hitting you with a bulla. Or a Bulavanaka. It's absolutely going off and it makes you feel like you're right at home. This place is amazing. We've had to, for various reasons, which we'll get into pretty shortly, we've had to pretty much turn up here and get straight into getting onto the big show, and we'll explain why soon enough.
That's a hell of a tease, Mogi.
Yeah, man.
How you going, Jace? You all right?
Yeah, I'm really good, thanks, man. Yeah. It is beautiful. I love being by the ocean. The reality is I'm a terrible swimmer, but I have this weird fixation with being by the open water, even though I can't really swim. But seriously, it's beautiful. I can't wait for this next couple of days. How about you, Keyzie?
Yeah, I'm fizzed up too, mate. Had a quick debacle at the airport, which we'll get into, as Mogi mentioned.
Yes.
But now that I'm here, once the show is done, because when you're doing these OBs, these outside broadcasts, there's always just a little chance that things technologically
Sorry, Keezie's been on the hammer.
Technology-wise, could go wrong. Mogi, how dare you? And if I was on the hammer, it would be responsibly as well.
Of course.
But there is a small chance that technology-wise things could crap out. So once we hit 7 p.m, once the big show's done and dusted, I will go full relaxed Keyzie mode.
Yeah, good stuff.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Good shirt there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. What an appropriate song, fellas?
Yeah, Fiji, baby, by Good Shirt. And also, not only are we in Fiji, baby, we're all wearing really good shirts.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got matching
shirts
on,
you, Keyzie, man.
Yeah, mine's... it's making me itchy, but they look great.
Yeah.
You look hot, man.
Yeah, thanks, man. I feel like a bit of a small bastard in it, to be honest, because it's quite a big shirt.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it makes me feel quite tenty. But since you guys are saying I look hot and look amazing...
Yeah, no, it's a very good fit on you, Jace.
Makes me feel much better about it.
Yeah.
But you guys are looking fantastic too, can I say that?
Oh, you can say that.
Thank you so much, man. Got a bit of a glow on. Vacation glow, they call it. But tell you what, we had to get up really early this morning, didn't we, to get to the airport. I was up at 5 a.m. on the dot, left mine 5:30. As I arrived at the international terminal at 6, behind me, and this 6 a.m. haven't had a coffee yet, I hop out of the car, and Mogi's Uber pulls up behind mine, and he starts a Keyzie chant at full volume in the drop-off zone. Keyzie! Keyzie! And I was just like, it is so early.
The look on Keezie's face made it all worthwhile. He immediately put his hands up and said, no, can we not?
I was just like, Mogi, and people were like looking around, and it's just one guy chanting.
Look, I get very excited. I'm very excited about this trip, and so the odds there were of me pulling up right behind old Keyzie there, it just seemed like the stars were aligned. So I had to sort of fire it up there, and Keyzie was not keen on that. But after that, things have gone pretty smoothly.
They have gone very smooth. I got up at 4:15.
Right.
Because I'm one of those really anal people that likes to be really early if I'm catching a flight. The last thing I want is to be running late for an international flight.
Yeah, I woke up at about 4 because the bird that used to live outside my old house that would wake me up all night, he's tracked me down, and he was running his goddamn yap. And what's weird about it is there's only one of those birds. He's not talking to anyone. No one else is talking back to him. So that was me. I was up at a similar time to you, Jace, which was lucky, actually, because it meant I was on time.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Because I used to have a real issue with if I was getting up early, I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. But recently I've managed to overcome it. I don't know how. I just don't think I care.
It's not caring. That's the key.
That has to be it.
It is.
I mean, I used to have massive anxiety about flying, and now it's like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm grateful to be able to fly and go to places, and I used to get so wound up and anxious, but now it's just like, oh, it'll be fine.
Well,
have you got your passport? Have you got your wallet? Tickety-boo.
You set your alarm. There's nothing more you can do. So I set my alarm. I laid down, and then I thought to myself, oh, have I set my alarm? Had another look, yes I have, and then I'm off to sleep. So if anything happens between me lying down and then meant to waking up, there's nothing more I could do.
Can I just say I was quite intimidated. We obviously met the great winners. We've got Nolsey and Nate, who are two great New Zealanders. Met us at the airport at 6. We were through security at about 6:30. At which point Nolsey suggested we go to the bar and order a few beers.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he obviously specified responsible ones.
He did.
But I was like, it's far too early. Pugs had one, Mogi had one, Nolsey and Nate. And I was like, I haven't even had a coffee yet or breakfast. I'll probably wait till after that.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like the appropriate thing to do.
Yeah.
I certainly wasn't going to be the guy to say no. You know what I mean? It's like these guys are the winners. So you don't want to go back with them going back to their hometowns with stories about what losers we are.
So I was the guy
party
saying.
poopers. Well, as long as somebody's saying yes to them at all times, it doesn't have to be the same person.
Yeah, we can alternate, fellas.
Yes.
We can share the burden, as it were.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Black Keys there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon, live from Fiji. Let's have a bit of TV chat. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
Hey fellas, last night I watched a new TV show. It's on TVNZ Plus called The Iris Effect. Ooh. The Iris Effect.
Okay.
And this is about a lady. Starts off and she's in hiding. People are trying to find her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we don't know why. But it turns out that she is good with puzzles. So more than just your Wordle and your Sudokus, more difficult things than that. And she enters a sort of online treasure hunt. Which turns out is a way for a billionaire entrepreneur to find out the smartest find the smartest mind in the world to help him solve a cryptic puzzle that you get the feeling, if it does happen, will be really bad for the world.
Right.
And it sort of jumps back and forward on the timeline of her meeting him and then being on the run from his goons, etc. It's written by Neil Cross, who is an amazing writer, amazing television writer out of the UK. He now lives in Wellington. He wrote Luther, starring Idris Elba, which is a huge BBC drama.
He's hot.
Oh, how hot is he? You know what I'm saying?
Really hot.
Really hot. And it's really good. I mean, it's ridiculous, but it's really well acted, really well shot, beautiful locations, and it kept me well engaged. I'm going to give it 3.5. The last 5 minutes, really, I'd just been thinking, God, this is bloody hell, this is good. And then the last 5 minutes kind of cooked it a little bit. So I'm going to give it 3 buzzies out of a possible 5 buzzies, but I reckon it's going to be a goer.
So that's obviously inspired by the fact that, was it Alan Turing, when they were trying to crack the Enigma code to find the smartest minds in Britain?
That's right, they did the crosswords.
The tough crosswords.
Yes.
Similar thing to find the smartest minds.
Yes.
Fellas, I didn't watch very much last night. I was busy packing. And I was a bit distracted, to be honest, but I did end up watching a bit of mukbang on YouTube. Mukbang.
So can you explain...
With Kung Song's family.
Can you explain what mukbang is, because it sounds filthy?
Mukbang is basically just people getting together and eating an inordinate amount of food.
Korean people?
Korean, generally speaking. And I'm talking like, huge feasts. I don't know why I like it. I don't know why I watch it, but I find it very calming. And I'll give it 4.7 buzzies.
It feels like it might be racist, but I can't quite work out how. I'll let you know when I do.
Thanks, man.
And it's the thing with that too is there's lots of slurping and like lots of loud chewing and
yes, and ordinarily I'm the type of person that is irritated by loud eaters. And yet, yeah, they have no qualms about slurping and sucking. I think it's the complete abandonment that they have when they eat. They just enjoy their food.
I think it's meant to be a sign of enjoyment, isn't it?
Yes, slurping and sucking. What did you watch, Keyzie? 4.7 buzzies.
Out of 5, yep, you already said that.
Okay, good.
I watched the third episode of Traitors UK Celebrity Edition on 3NZ, 3 now. Once it's I don't like these reality shows, but this one is so good because of the people that are on it. And I mentioned that in the first episode, Alan Carr, who's this fantastic comedian, very flamboyant, very funny, he gets made one of the traitors, which means he essentially secretly has to help kill off people. And there's 20 other celebrities, and they're trying to figure out who the traitors are. And at first, he's very awkward. He's very like freaking out and sweating and nervous. And then after he kills his first victim, he starts to get a taste for it and starts to be the evil mastermind.
It's often the way, isn't it?
And
serial killers.
He starts power tripping, and it is so funny. I honestly highly recommend it. That I don't like the game itself. I don't like all the BS that surrounds it, but I love the talent that they've put on this particular season. I give it 4 buzzies out of 5.
Nice.
Very fun
stuff. Hey, coming up, by the way, going to be talking to the fellas that came with us, old Knowlesy. Yep. I don't know where they've disappeared to at this point, but they're having a hell of a time already.
They certainly are. Jay's just got a video of them in a golf cart heading somewhere. But before we do that, though, we've got to get to some tunes.
Yeah, totally. Was it The Cure?
The Cure, man.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Cure there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this magnificent Friday afternoon. The sparkling waters of the Pacific, 27 degrees, a little breeze blowing through the palm trees. Actually, Dilly, can you play the sexy music, please? The Hauraki Swingers Club has gone global.
What are you doing? Oh, sorry. Okay.
I'm just doing a read here, Keyzie.
Sweet.
Thanks to Tourism Fiji, Fiji Airways, and the beautiful InterContinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa, we're here in Fiji.
It's just weird because usually we'd just be doing radio and you're like doing this whole, you know.
Well, I just want to really reiterate how good it is.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think we want to get mates over here to play some golf. I'm
getting to that.
Sorry.
We've got our winners, Richard and Nath, Cheese, Tits, and old Knowlesy. Tomorrow, we play on the stunning championship-level golf course, sit against Natadola Bay's white sand beaches and turquoise waters. From tee-off to sunset drinks, the InterContinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa offers an ideal escape for blokes to combine golf at relaxation and a taste of authentic Fijian hospitality.
So what do you want us to do while you're doing this?
You guys can just relax, man.
I might pop out for a dart.
Actually, if you're going to do that. Fiji. It's the ultimate getaway for us fellas.
I'm finding this quite magnetic, though. I can't leave.
Yeah, exactly. Golf, relaxation, world-class dining, and tropical bliss. Just a short 3-hour flight from Auckland. Fiji is so easy. If you're looking for the perfect long weekend destination with your group of mates, come to Fiji, where happiness comes naturally.
Right, are you finished?
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
That was actually great. Yeah. Sorry for interrupting.
No, that's okay.
I just didn't know what you were doing. You know,
I just wanted you all to get into the holiday mood, which we already are. You know what I mean? How can you not be when you're in such a magnificent place?
Absolutely.
No, you're sorry, Jace. That was great, man. Should we go to some more laid-back tunes, man? Do you like Metallica?
Yeah, that sounds good.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Radio Hauraki Big Show Swingers Club. Broadcasting live from Fiji, where happiness comes naturally.
Yes, indeed. Bulla, welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday's going well wherever you are in New Zealand, by the way. We forget, don't we, fellas? There's all those backbones back home doing all the hard yards while we're swanning over here having a ball of a time.
Yeah, backbones back home, we call them.
Yeah, backbones back home.
Doesn't matter how good their Friday's going, it won't be going as well as ours is, fellas. We're in beautiful Fiji. The weather is amazing. A little breeze coming through, Jace.
Yep, it's a bit breezy.
Can I just say to all those backbones back home, if you're thinking about coming to Fiji, you simply must.
Yeah, you simply must.
Quite wonderful.
Yeah.
And you won't understand until you get here just how magnificent it is, just how friendly everyone is, just how delicious the food is, just how great the cocktails taste.
Yeah, how cooling the water is, how crisp the beers are.
How coarse the sand is.
How wonderful the duty-free darts are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We need to talk about
We
this.
do.
Because I'm finding it very, very difficult.
Yeah.
With my vape there and Mogi puffing away on a dart.
We've got a real Jace angel. I'm the angel on Jace's shoulder, basically.
Yes.
And Mogi's the devil on Jace's
I'm
other
not.
shoulder.
No,
I'm
he's not.
You know
He's
what
not
I am?
pressuring me in any way.
Well, look, we're going to get into this soon.
Yes.
We'll get into this soon. Yeah, because we need to sort this out, Jace, all right? Because I know you're a man of very strong will.
Yeah, exactly, man. In the meantime, here's guns. Roses.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Killers there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show live from Fiji. Now, fellas, we've talked about how great the resort is. We've talked about how great the beach is, how great Fiji is. One of the other great things that we're going to be doing while we're here is playing golf. And I think we need to work a few things out with tomorrow's golf game.
That's right. So we're playing the stunning championship-level golf course set against Natandola Bay's white sand beaches and turquoise waters. It was designed by Vijay Singh.
The man himself.
It is, if a top-level professional player comes to Fiji, that is where they play. It is that standard of golf course. The standard of golf is that we should be playing in a car park.
Totally. I mean, we shouldn't be allowed on the course in the first place.
No.
Especially Mogi.
Especially Mogi.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I think you'll be surprised by what turns up on the course tomorrow.
What do you mean, what?
I'm just gonna flag it with you. You might have your exploitation.
Mogi, maybe. Spewing in the bushes.
It's going to be significantly. I mean, we've played before. It's going to be significantly worse than that.
Oh wow! Because I was like, here we go. Mogi's had lessons and he's rating himself.
Well, there's chat about this taking 3 or 4 hours. I think it could take up to 8.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't know how many balls I'm going to lose, but at least it's going to be in beautiful conditions.
Yes, lovely conditions. Now, here's the dilemma. There's 6 of us, right?
Yeah.
There's 2 people per cart.
Yeah.
We've only paid...
For 3 carts.
For 2 carts. So there's a third one that has to be paid for.
Oh.
Right, okay.
And who's with who?
And also, you can only go around in groups of 4. So 4 people will tee off at, let's say 9 a.m, and then the next 4 will tee off at 9:10. You can't go in a group of 6.
Right. No.
So what are we going to do? So, yeah.
Well, it sort of feels like Pugs and I, it's always been decided that he and I would go on around by ourselves because we're garbage.
Yes.
And so we'd just get in a cart and off we'd go, and we'd be happy just sort of amusing ourselves being useless. But then it was sort of raised, well, maybe one of the winners would want to spend some time with Pug's son because he's such a backbone and star of the show.
You're right.
So maybe we split it up. But at that point, we've got too many people for the one cart that would be allocated to the second group.
Yes.
So then what do we do in order to get another cart? There's not enough carts.
Well, there's not enough carts, and also we're going to have to go, one group's going to have to go in front of the other, and if you guys are mucking about, you'll actually hold us up.
Yes.
Whereas if
That's the intention.
So let's say Jason and I go in front of you, right?
Yeah.
In a
Yes.
cart. However, then Pugs is behind us, and Pugs earlier this year ran Jace over with a golf cart. So he's terrified that Pugs is going to do it again because he did it intentionally.
Yeah, well, we've got sort of a little treasure hunt going, if you can call it that. And one of the things that Pugs has to tick off is to run Jace over again.
Oh, like a scavenger
Well,
hunt.
yeah. And you know what his temper's like.
Oh.
And I can imagine. Can you imagine he's playing the 4th hole, he's on his 50th shot, and Hoyte J's just standing there, nailing it from the fairway. I still haven't recovered from that, incidentally. I've still got a couple of broken toes.
Far out, man.
But what are we going to do? Because how about Keyzie and I have one cart?
Right, we go first.
Yeah,
I feel like you guys need to be broken up a bit because you're a couple of, I don't want to call it golf hags, but you're it feels like you're in some kind of a relationship together, and I feel like you need to be split up so that you can spend time with the winners who have come over here and they're fans of you guys, so maybe you need to spend some time with them as opposed to only ever with each other.
I hear what you're saying. I think what you're saying there, Mogi, is that Keyzie and I are sort of emotional support animals for each other. Yes, you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I think you're right. So maybe I should go with Knowlesy. Yes. Keyzie goes with
I'll
Nate.
go with Cheese Tits.
Yeah, Cheese Tits. You and Pugs just have a sleep in and meet us for lunch.
It sort of feels like that. Yeah, Pugs has given us a thumbs up on that. Or alternatively, me and Pugs go out with Keyzie, and you go out with the two winners.
That's a good idea. And so you guys are in a cart, and I'll have a cart, and then that leaves you three after us with no carts, but beautiful walkway.
Yeah.
Beautiful walkway.
The other thing I'm considering actually is leaving the clubs behind and Pugs and I just go for a romantic drive around the course.
Yeah, lovely.
With a Bluetooth speaker and a bunch of beers in the back and just have a lovely time. Why stress yourselves out trying to play golf?
Yeah, and it is going to be 36 degrees, by the way, tomorrow.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Nirvana there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Friday afternoon. Now, at this stage of the show, it was the plan, fellas, to get our winners in, to have a bit of a chit-chat.
That's
right.
But
they are having such a good time, I really don't know that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you, man. And look, I'll be completely honest with you. I'd rather be out there as well, soaking up the sun, going for swims, enjoying the delicious food. Look, it's heaven on earth here, isn't it, fellas?
It is.
I mean, I don't want to overstate it, but this is quite possibly the greatest place in the history of the earth.
Yes.
Really?
I don't want to do it here right now, but I think I'm going to quit and I'm going to move here. So unless we can do the show like I can be here forever for the rest of my life, I think I'm going to have to leave the Big Show because I don't see how I'm going to get on the plane home. Not because the plane isn't amazing, because it is. But I don't know how I'm going to leave.
I actually suggested to you, Mogi, didn't I, on the way here, because it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I said to you, Mogi, how about this, mate? Old Hoyte J and Mogi sell up.
Yes, you did.
We move over to Fiji and we just live Pacific time.
That's right. A little sort of bar on the beach is something that you were thinking there, and you just sort of get the people that we know would come over and visit us now and again. Keyzie, you'd be welcome,
and
man.
His wife.
Well, I was wondering, because when did you have that little chit-chat? Because I obviously wasn't there.
Oh, I think you were sort of stomping around looking for something to eat. You're furious.
You were furious.
Do you know what I'm picturing? I'm picturing the scene at the end of Shawshank Redemption where Andy Dufresne's just sanding a boat on the beach somewhere, and then he spots Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be me on the beach with my little pot belly.
And you'll be sanding a boat.
Sanding a boat.
A boat that's probably already sunk a few times.
And I've got to be honest with you, it is the kind of place that you fantasize about doing that, because it's just so beautiful. It's very basic, but it's, beautiful beaches, beautiful weather.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, fellas?
Mate, you're mad if you don't. And in fact, you simply must.
Sorry, so you're saying we're all going to move into the InterContinental Golf Resort and Spa?
Well, no, Mogi and I are going to sell up everything we have, move over here and buy a little shack.
Or we can buy the InterContinental.
Because
after staying here, you don't want to stay anywhere else.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right.
That's true. And we'd invite you and your wife, your lovely, lovely, lovely wife over, Keyzie.
I'd probably just come solo.
Oh, sorry?
If you know what I mean. Hey, would you say staying here is pure bliss?
That's
yes,
exactly what I'd say.
Yes.
Here's the dudes.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The dudes there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Friday afternoon, live from Fiji. And as we previously mentioned, we had planned, hadn't we, fellas? To talk to our winners. And this is no lie. They are having such a good time. Actually, it's not that we're worried about what they might say. I just don't want to interrupt them. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly right. I mean, they're sending us now videos from various parts of the resort. So they're sort of like our tour guides while we're sitting here doing the show. and it looks like they're having an absolute ball. So, while we could get them in here to chat about the ball that they're having, it sort of makes sense to let them continue to have the ball.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And you know what is the next best thing to having your two winners on the show?
What's that, Keyzie?
Having old Pugsan on the show.
Hey, there he is.
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Yeah, Bulla!
Bulla?
Yeah,
There he
Bulla
is.
Pugs.
Hey,
Now,
Bulla Vanaka, fella.
can I just please paint a picture of how Pugs has been, right? Because whenever we do a live broadcast show like this on location, especially international, Pugs stresses out a lot because there's a lot of equipment he needs to look after. He needs to get all the documents in line. He has all this admin he has to sort out. And so he takes it very seriously and he does a great job.
Thank you.
And Pugs,
Hello.
traditionally, you aren't relaxed until everything's broadcast, complete, packed away, and it's all finished, right? But I've noticed you're quite chill at the moment.
Yes, I would agree with you, Chris. Generally, it's once we get the first break away at a live show and everybody's happy and having a good time. But now, obviously, we're not doing a live show with an audience right now. Instead, we're surrounded by some of the most serene views I think I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
And I think if I was going to be worrying about setting up your broadcast here, this would be where I'd want to do it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
yeah.
I mean? And I am so set now. I'm so chill. I'm staring at a bottle of Fiji water, a bottle of Fiji Gold, a bottle of Fiji Bitter, responsibly, some darts, and a couple of
And you've
shells.
had your eyes on a couple of coconuts.
Coconut
Yeah.
on the table, and I just think I'm in the right place.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Jace had the idea, Pugs, just to say thank you and just to sort of help you adjust even more to the mellow island style of life, that we should organise a few special...
That'd be lovely. Thanks for this.
and
'Cause
we're
I'm not much
thinking-
of a golfer, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I'm keen
sure.
to give it a crack.
Well,
and I'll
you're
give it my
massively
best shot.
uncoordinated.
But in case I hold everyone up, I think it's good to have some backup
And
activities.
you will. And you will.
Pugs.
Well, I
Don't
did go to
worry
the
about the
driving range
golf,
twice.
Pug son. Now listen, first and foremost, the first thing we've organised, the fellas here, after the show's all packed up and you put all the stuff away, you've got our drinks, you've got our meals all sorted, all that sort of stuff.
I want pudding.
Totally.
You want pudding, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I
You can-
didn't
yeah.
mention
Well,
it to
the
you.
good thing about the InterContinental guys, they'll look after you.
No, but I want you to
right.
bring it to me, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I feel weird with having
Taste of
other
home,
people.
is it?
Yeah.
But
Taste
yeah,
of home.
after you've set up the gear in your room for the podcast that we're going to be doing.
Also, I want you to tuck me in. Can you tuck me in?
I'll tuck you in.
After
all right.
that? Yeah. After that,
Yeah.
we've got a special treat for you.
Really? What do you got?
Well, I know that you're a pretty...
Thank you.
I don't know how to describe it, really. You're a sexy fella.
Oh, there you go.
And I was thinking maybe after this is all wrapped up today, you finish off with a bit of a vigorous massage on the beach there.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
A beach massage? I have never had a professional masseuse.
They stop at 5, so Jace will be the one doing it.
It'll be me, Pug son.
You know what, Jace? I've seen your hands, man, and I'm ready to feel those cracked fingertips just
And I've brought
running
a
over
tube,
my glutes.
my tube of deep heat.
Did you bring the avo oil, man? Would
Yeah,
that
a bit
be
of
good?
avocado
Oh,
oil
yeah,
for
okay.
sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing like a little bit of DEET being rubbed into your shoulders.
No, deep heat. Or deet.
DEET.
Deep.
And his hands will be running up and down a dream. It's Tom Petty on Hauraki.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The Radio Hauraki Big Show Swingers Club. Broadcasting live from Fiji, where happiness comes naturally.
Yes, indeed. And Bulla from beautiful, sunny Fiji. You are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
That's right, Reburger, craveworthy street food, freshly made with Reburger. And there's no Reburger here, fellas, but we don't currently need it.
No.
Because we're in beautiful Natadola Bay, staying at the InterContinental. And the food here, I've already tucked in. I had a pizza.
Yes.
I had a Hawaiian pizza.
And you mowed it, man.
Wow, Jace helped me.
He did, actually. He had a couple of pieces there himself. I had some chips. They came out very quickly. I was happy about that. And I also had a lovely drink in a coconut.
Yes.
And that was an absolute delight. I'm looking forward to having another one of those.
Just quietly, in between the breaks, I've been chewing on your coconut too. There,
Yeah, you
Mogi.
have.
Just scooping it out there. There's nothing like fresh coconut to invigorate a person. You know what I'm saying, fellas?
I couldn't agree more. And there is, look, they're growing on trees out there, man.
Well,
they're
yeah.
growing on trees.
You are joking, hey?
Hang on, that's
Yes.
where they come from.
Oh, is it?
Did you know that in like World War II, I think it was,
Yeah.
like if people got stranded on the islands, I don't know which islands, this is a fact I heard and I don't remember any of the details,
Yeah,
but
that sounds
basically
wrong.
the water inside a coconut is a really good substitute for like an IV drip. So if you're dehydrated,
right.
soldiers in that were using coconuts because it's like,
right.
There's something hydrating about
They
it.
didn't just drink it; they poured it into their veins.
Apparently, I mean, according to the fact I've pulled out of my
Okay, well, I
arse.
tell you what, we're going to check that in the break, and we'll be dragging Keyzie over the coals if he's got this wrong.
In the meantime, here's Blair.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Living colour there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Friday afternoon. Live from beautiful sunny Fiji, just quietly 27 degrees. And just previous to that, Keyzie was hitting us with some amazing coconut facts.
That's right. And the fact I pulled out wasn't one I'd Googled and prepared. It was one I remembered. I heard a story on a TV show at some point in my life that when soldiers, I think it was World War II, they were stranded on a desert island and they actually used the water from a coconut and injected it into themselves in order to stay hydrated.
That's true, Keyzie, and you pumped that out, and I immediately thought, Keyzie doesn't know what he's talking
It's
about.
a yarn,
and not because I don't respect your opinion and the facts that you say, but that just seemed like,
that seemed crazy
like
to me.
madness, but it's absolutely true.
Yeah, there's something about it being like very similar to human blood or so. And so it just goes to show one of the many, many uses of a coconut. One of the other uses, Mike, you've found is to cut the top off and then drink booze out of it.
Well, you tip rum into it, and this is the trick. I just want to go back to your fact there, Keyzie. The reason why they use that coconut water is because the water inside a coconut is sterile. Now, traditionally, you would use a saline drip, which would be sterile.
Yes.
But none of that would be available, despite the abundance of ocean water that we have outside here. But yes, Keyzie, I personally use a coconut to fill it up with rum and then sup on over a period of hours.
There's so many things you could do with a coconut, though,
look,
Jace.
I fondly remember as a kid the old coconut shy.
Oh, yes.
You know, at the county
Yes.
fair there.
What's a shy?
Well, they'd set up coconuts and you'd get a ball and you'd try and hit them off the thing and you'd win prizes.
Keyzie, have you not done the coconut
You've
shy?
never done a coconut shy.
I've never heard of a coconut
Brother,
shy.
you haven't lived.
Oh.
What you do is you put it on a stand, say 10, 15 feet away, you'd get a baseball or a softball and you'd fire it over at the coconut and try and knock it off, and if you did, you won a prize.
Wow.
Usually that's sort of a soft, cuddly animal type thing. You know, the sort of thing that you go to the fair to do.
Sorry, well, I can't remember the last time the fair came to town, but next time it does, I'll make sure to check it out. One of the things I've certainly seen a coconut used for is you cut them in half.
Yes.
Obviously, you can use it as a coconut bra.
Oh, yes.
But you can also make a little coconut hat out of it because you put the coconut on top of your head.
Yeah.
And I saw a guy wearing that with like flax leaves coming out the side of it to make a brim.
That's a bloody great idea.
Honestly, Jace, we should make some of those tomorrow.
So you have to have a pretty small noggin for that?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Or a pretty big coconut, Mogi.
Am I right?
Actually, I'm thinking now, with that in mind, a coconut would be a really good cricket helmet. You know what I mean? Because they're solid bastards. Or a box.
Both.
Yeah, you just carve it out.
Well, you could have the helmet on, which is a coconut. You could have your downstairs in a coconut box.
Yes.
And you could have like elbow pads and knee pads, which are coconuts.
I'll tell you another thing that my grandmother used to use it for. Eating.
What?
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Green Day there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Friday afternoon, live from Fiji. Fellas, let's have a bit of sport chat.
Sport!
You guys all right?
Yeah, sorry. Doing sports chat here. Just taking a break from the whole having a great time at the InterContinental Resort and Spa to chat about the fact that the Kiwis are playing this very weekend.
Now, am I right in hearing, fellas, with this whole league competition, that the Australians aren't even playing in it and the final's being played in Australia?
You're 100% correct there, Hoyte Jizbot. It's the Kiwis versus Tonga. And I believe Samoa.
Yep, that's
but
right.
I don't think Fiji's involved, are they?
I'm not
I wouldn't have thought
no.
so. I think it's a triangular, and it's sort of a roundabout, and then they have the final. Ultimately, has been played, I believe, in Sydney. I could be wrong about that. It's an odd sort of a situation where the Aussies are sticking their finger in to make a bit of coin out of the final when they've got no rights, because, of course, Australia is playing England over in the UK in the Ashes, which I believe is also happening this weekend, which will be a hell of a game.
I mean, it's a great thing, right, for Aussie-based Samoans, for example, with the Kiwis taking on Samoa, right? Let's say they get through to the final. They get to see them play over in Aussie. But The Aussies not playing.
Do you know what would
Give
be?
us some
Do you know what would be really good? How about this for an idea? Maybe that you have a round robin, one of those games you have that over in Australia.
Yeah.
Why not have the final in Tonga or Samoa?
That's right.
To service those people that are there and would never get to see a game.
And am I right in saying, fellas, and I think I am, that Tonga is really flying up the ranks now as a real threat to every side?
All of the island teams are, because they're native players that traditionally would play for Aussie, represent New Zealand even, play State of Origin, have been granted permission to represent their home countries, even if they've played State of Origin. Some people think that's a bad idea. I think it's great because it means International Rugby League isn't just Aussie Kiwis, with England occasionally being good.
Yes.
It is now Aussie are good, Kiwis are great, Tonga are awesome, Samoa are awesome. It means the international game is flourishing. And our side looks amazing, right? So we've got Kieran Foran and Dylan Brown in the halves. You go, that's cool. Kieran's a bit old, but he's still got the goods.
He's had a couple of good games this year. It's his final season. This is a way for him to go out, hopefully on he's a great man. I love him.
It's a send-off. He's done so many good things. And you look at our squad and you think the fact that Erin Clark, who was Warriors Player of the Season.
Yes. No, well, RTS was.
RTS, sorry. It was the, what was it?
He was the Players Player.
Development Player of the Season, Rookie of the Season. He's coming off the bench.
Right.
That's how stacked our forward pack is. So, but then you look at the Samoan team, and they have pretty much got from 1 to 13. There's a few, there's a couple of players in there who you go, oh, you don't really know much about him. But they are top-level NRL players. They've got Payne Haas.
Keyzie, can you do me a favour and just run through our starting forward pack, please?
Our forward pack can do. Jeremy Marshall-King is at hooker. He is a gun. He plays for the Dolphins. You've then got Moses Leota and James Fisher-Harris propping.
That's the, what is it, the Bash Brothers?
The Bash Brothers from the Panthers. You've got Britton Nikora in the second row, the best line runner in the entire NRL. Isaiah Papali'i, who's won front row of the year a couple of years back. And Joey Tapine in jersey 13 at lock, who is just an out-and-out gun. Our forward pack rules.
An absolute legend for the Canberra Raiders and captain of that side. He's managing to keep Erin Clark out, who was Dally M Lock of the Year.
That's right.
It's just great competitive league, and it is magnificent that it's gotten to the point now where all of these games are competitive and it's not just a walkover.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the time of this. However, we are in Fiji, so I might be warped. 6:05 p.m. Sunday is what it's saying here, but it might be 7:05.
Yeah, give it a Google wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Yeah, no, I hear what you mean.
And just quickly, before we go, New Zealand are playing England, the Black Caps v England in the first T20. That is on Saturday night. Once again, check your times. It's saying for me 6:15, but I'm in Fiji.
Fiji time.
Yeah. So time's a little bit slower here, so it could be 7:15 wherever you are.
Are you at the InterContinental Golf Resort and Spa, courtesy of Tourism Fiji and flown over by Fiji Airways?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
David Bowie there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday evening live from Fiji. And of course, we're not the only ones, fellas, enjoying this great place.
No.
We had a couple of winners. Knowlesy was one of them. Knowlesy, you mad bastard. How's it going?
I'm going good, thanks, lads. How are you?
Yeah,
going pretty grouse, mate. I guess the sad thing for us is, it's an honour and a privilege to be able to do this show every day, Monday to Friday. The sad thing is today, we've been in here doing the show while you guys have been out and about at the InterContinental here, sending us videos back of all the adventures that you've been having. How's it been going so far out there, brother?
Well, me and Keyzie have been having a great old time. We've been
Now, just let me say, Keezie's the mate that you brought over.
Yeah, my brother-in-law.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So he's upgraded from a mate to a brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So we've been in golf carts, getting checked into our room. Room's amazing. We had a baby's cot in our room.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Which I tried out, which was quite fit in it.
Knowlesy, the rooms are beautiful.
The rooms are amazing here at the InterContinental.
Yeah, good stuff. And have you had a little dip yet, Knowlesy?
Had a swim, yep.
Yeah, nice.
Stuffed up the steps into the pool.
Oh, you did?
Most have.
Yeah, look, I'll be honest with you. I went into that pool and it's an infinity pool. And I don't know if you know what this means, Hoyte Joe.
No, I don't.
It means it's a pool that goes forever.
It doesn't end.
It never ends.
Yes, I know. Yes,
it's
I do.
the biggest pool in the world. And so you walk down, but because you're so taken by the majesty in front of you, the horizon, the beach, and all that sort of carry on, you sort of miss a step. It sort of falls away in front of you. And I went to take an elegant dive, as I'm sure you did, Knowlesy, and I stumbled and smashed my face onto the water. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't harmed. I was just embarrassed in front of everyone else that was poolside.
But at least you were looking hot.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Noel.
I saw that actually. His pants fell down as well.
Yeah, they did fall down. Of course, we've got golf tomorrow. You looking forward to that, mate?
I am, until I saw the biggest sand trap in the world.
Yeah, there's a few sand traps.
It's basically a beach.
That's not a strength of my game. Is it a strength of your game?
Not at all.
Yeah, okay. What's the plan tonight? You're going to hang out with the fellas and just enjoy yourself?
I think so, because there's a lot going on in the continental. Tourism Fiji's had an absolute blinder. Fiji Airways had a cracking time getting us there. We had rhubarb and French toast and custard for breakfast.
No, it's magnificent.
They got the sugar rush in.
Yeah.
And we're ready here to go and get into it. So we've had a couple of cocktails. We've had a few burgers.
Yeah.
A burger each, actually, not each one. And we're just ready to go.
Yeah,
All right.
beautiful.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we, we've got about half an hour left of the show, and then you guys go to the old bar area there, get warmed up, and we'll come join you soon, eh?
Can't wait.
Good on you, mate.
Just
Beautiful,
where you're
Knowlesy.
from.
Oh, shit. Do you guys like Linkin Park?
Yeah, man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Lincoln Park there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this beautiful Friday evening, live from sunny Fiji. And it is still sunny here, fellas.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Still 25 degrees too, might I add.
Bloody good. We're at the InterContinental Golf Resort and Spa. But just quickly, a reminder that our Diamonds on Richmond competition is still happening. If you would like to win an $8,000 engagement ring, head to hauraki.co.nz, register there. Tell us why perhaps it's your partner. Tell us a bit about your relationship, and maybe we can put some things together. You might win yourself an $8,000 engagement ring, and you might finally get engaged if it's been a bloody long time.
Yeah, why do you deserve it?
Yeah.
Why do you need it, New Zealand? You know, and I've got to be honest with you, fellas. I'm sitting here in this beautiful environment. Not only did I not buy my wife an engagement ring,
Yes.
I didn't take her on a honeymoon
No.
either. And I'm thinking to myself, what a way for Hoyte J to redeem himself.
Yes.
What? So you buy, or are you trying to get a free engagement? No, you buy an engagement ring.
Yes.
And then you pay for a trip to Fiji. Is that what you're saying? Because it's
and
very
we come
easy to get here.
Yeah, it's very easy to get here. What is that, 3 hours? And
It
we
was
hour
2:45 on the way here.
No,
2:45.
And we come and stay for like a week. Why not? A week at the InterContinental.
Well, hang on. You're saying Mogi?
We're coming now.
You're inviting us.
I'm keen.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
I
in,
mean...
'cause I'm in.
Jason, I just want you to know, I do.
Well, I mean, you fellas could come, but I was talking more about my wife.
Well, no, she could come
Like,
too.
You haven't mentioned her at all.
As a honeymoon type
But,
scenario.
Well, see, this is this classic situation of you plan a boys' trip and then one of your mates tries to bring his missus along.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Well,
what's happening here.
I thought I clarified that it was going to be it was a redemption song for Hoyte J, and that it was going to be a honeymoon type setup.
Yeah, but, okay, well, look, how about this? We meet in the middle, right? You make it up to your wife for not having a honeymoon and not having an engagement party, an engagement ring, sorry. She arrives here at the InterContinental, and boom, me, Mogi, and Pugson are there to greet her
Yes. On our way to play golf.
on our way to play golf.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's not bad because I wouldn't mind fitting a bit of golf in myself.
And then
just
we
quietly.
say, hey, Jason's wife, go make yourself comfy by the pool. We're going to go play 2 rounds of golf.
Today.
36 holes. That's 8 hours. You know, that sounds great. She'd forgive you.
Perfect.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the big show. Done and dusted, live from Fiji. And fellas, the night stretches ahead.
I'm excited, fellas, but of course, this has all been made possible by our great friends at Tourism Fiji, Fiji Airways for getting us over here as well, and the beautiful InterContinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much for having us. We've done our radio show. We're going to do a few
We have.
bonus podcasts.
Yes.
We're going to be uploading stuff on social media over the weekend, but most importantly, we're going to be having a great time.
That's right. Now, the podcasting has just come from the fact that we've turned up here, and it's occurred to us that we're not going to be able to fit all the inspirational stuff that we're seeing into just this show this evening. We're overflowing, aren't we, fellas, with adventures ahead of us. There's going to be plenty to chat about, so there will be bonus content through podcasts over the coming days.
Yeah, how good, fellas. And we've decided we're going to do those in the morning, are we?
Well, at some point in the day.
Yeah,
let's not commit ourselves.
I don't want to commit too early here.
Thank you.
But we'll definitely be doing them, yes? Yeah, so make sure you keep an ear out for that, and I'm sure Pug-san will post them where all your good podcasts are.
That's right. Don't forget to Fiji, man. You know, it's only 3 hours away. Amazing spot to come to. Super easy. Everyone speaks English. Everyone's super lovely. And, of course, if you're into your golf, you've got the Natandola Bay Championship course.
Just on that, Keyzie, how are you feeling about that, mate, tomorrow?
I was saying,
are you fizzing? Are you fizzing?
Oh, I am fizzing. And just to paint a picture, I'm bad at golf, right? But I'm feeling confident about tomorrow. I feel like I'm going to play a good round. I haven't had any beers yet. So it'll be probably a different story. But regardless, my mind, how badly I play, I'm in a beautiful place, so I have to enjoy it.
Exactly. It's all about having fun. Hey, listen, thanks for taking the time to listen to the show. We'll be back same time, same place, but actually on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.